Crypto is about to get crazy. It's time to prepare right now. So before diving into this video, which is going to be pretty extensive, I'm going to give you guys a lot of my just off the head thoughts, kind of ways that I'm thinking about making money in this crypto bull cycle, things that I've learned in the past, things that I've made mistakes on in the past, and how I'm positioning myself. I'm going to get into a lot of it. I'm going to give you guys top 100 plays, sectors, meme coins. This video is going to be stacked with information. Take all of this information for what you will. Do not take it as financial advice. I am just a speculative investor like all of us trying to make it in this crazy crypto world. But if you like having a strategy, preparing, hearing different perspectives, you're going to love this video because I'm going to dive into a lot here. All I ask, guys, hit the like button for me, share this video out, drop a comment, give me your thoughts. I genuinely want to hear from you guys. I want to hear your opinions, and I want this video to get out to as many people as this possibly can because there are going to be some winners in here. I'm not going to be right 100% of the time. Nobody is. But I've been right enough to be able to do this full time. And it all started back in 2021 when we found Shiba Inu extremely early. And there were a lot of ups and downs. I mean, we lost a lot of money, made a lot of money. That's what people don't realize. And a lot of people won't tell you this in this space. You have to lose a lot to make a lot. I don't care who you are. You don't just come in and crush it unless you bought Bitcoin back in like 2012 or something. But let's dive in and let's not waste any more time. Again, I appreciate you guys for watching this video, taking your time. I know you guys have choices out there, so I do appreciate it. So let's just start here on the top 100 list. Then again, we're going to get into some meme coins, different sectors, all kind of stuff. And this is going to be kind of a walk around the park, different strategies. And if you like this style video, again, let me know in the comments and we can get in more detail in some future videos. Bitcoin, let me just start here. My strategy with Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I am not selling at all this cycle toward the end at all. This is a pure accumulation for me. I started buying every single day in April of 2022. I have not stopped. I buy every single day. Little chunks every single day based on profits that I made back in 2021 when the bull market was over. We have continued to stack Bitcoin. And a lot of these profits from the altcoins and meme coins and, whatever sector, it will go back into Bitcoin along with stocks and real estate and businesses. That is my goal. Bitcoin is a 401k. It is another savings account that grows faster. I think it's going to be the best performing asset like it was this previous decade. I think it's going to be the best performing asset in the next decade. That's how I'm looking at it. That's my thesis. It's simple. That's it. ETH. While I was extremely bullish on ETH, I still am, but I'm not as bullish. I've actually decreased my Ethereum position a little bit recently to get into some other layer ones. And I think that's a good jumping off point because I still like Ethereum and I have a strong position in Ethereum, but I'm not actively adding to that position right now. Again, I already have a position. So you might be in a different spot. Keep that in mind as you're listening to this. Solana is one that I really have worked to accumulate. And I've built out a strong position trading Solana meme coins, guys. I mean, anytime I'm making profits on Solana meme coins, I'm just powering that capital right back into Solana. And I do think it's going to be a really big winner this cycle yet again. I did not reap the rewards as much as I could have and should have back in 2021. And I'm not ready to make that mistake again. XRP is one that I buy and hold. I haven't bought for a little while. I do like to buy it under 50 cents. I trade XRP on leverage quite a bit on Margex too. If you guys are interested in leverage trading, if you want to go that route, you don't have to. If you do, link down below to Margex. If you're interested, I've got open positions over there. But XRP is not a top 10 holding of mine yet. It could be in the future, but I do have some because I think there is an outside chance. Obviously, things could break loose at any moment. With this lawsuit ongoing, I think it could be kicked down the road, but I'm bullish long-term on XRP. Dogecoin. I've got a decent-sized position on Doge. Again, under 10 cents is where I've liked to accumulate it, even right around 10 cents. I do like Dogecoin. But focusing in on the layer ones, Cardano is one that I'm not actively accumulating. I round tripped it in 2021, which means I didn't take any profits. I'm holding a big position, 100,000 ADA, and I have profit-taking strategies. Once we get back to all-time highs, once we get to $4 and once we get to $5, if we get there. Fingers crossed. AVAX, don't have a ton, have a small position. Chainlink has been one that I've really focused on this cycle. I still think this is very undervalued. I'm not actively adding to this, but I do like Chainlink. Got a big enough position to where if it runs, we're going to reap the rewards. Don't buy any. I don't have any Polkadot. I don't have any Near Protocol. I'm not saying these are bad, but you have to draw the line somewhere, right? SUI, this is one of my big winners. We were accumulating pretty heavily around 70 cents. Bought it a lot under $1. This is going to be a big position for me going into this bull cycle. I am looking to take profits on it near the end of this cycle. Just going to try to time it up, not perfectly, obviously, but I am going to try to time it up and take some profits on SUI and obviously buy it back in the bear run. I think this can be a Solana type run for SUI. We're seeing it right now. It's been amazing. Tau, we opened up a big position around $275, made that known to my Patreon members. There is a Patreon link down below if you're interested in that. You could check that out. BitTensor Tau, probably becoming my top AI play right now across the board. Aptos is another layer one that I like. Same team, a lot of the same team members that were on the Facebook project. They split off into two, SUI and Aptos. I own way more SUI than Aptos, but I do like Aptos as an outlier in this bull cycle as well. I do think it's still undervalued here at $9. Pepe, ICP. I've traded Pepe quite a bit. I own a little bit. I'm kind of going to trade it again. Nothing crazy here, but it could do some parabolic runs. But I'm making some bigger bets on some meme coins that we'll talk about later on in the video. FET AI is probably my third largest AI holding right now. I do like Superintelligence Alliance, Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, FET. Confusing because the ticker's FET still. But Fetch AI is no longer. They merged 3 companies. I think there's some play there once the AI narrative comes back. Caspa, one of my biggest holdings, top 5 holding of mine, accumulated heavily at 4 cents. I think this is going to be a great run for Caspa in the full-fledged bull run. I have profit-taking strategies. I've talked about this in videos before. I think Caspa could really explode and get to $1 and beyond. I even think maybe even $2, which I know sounds crazy. If I don't talk about some of these, I really don't own them, okay? Render, I own a little bit, not a ton. Stacks, I own a good amount of Stacks. I don't think it's a top 10 holding, maybe just outside. It is my play at Bitcoin DeFi, period. You know, that's just my big play. It's a top 35 crypto. WIF is my favorite meme coin on Solana. It's not my biggest position, but I do like WIF quite a bit. It has grown to be a super giant, really, I think, in the meme coin space. Injective and Chronos. I like both of these. Chronos, I don't own a lot of it anymore. I did decrease my position. Doesn't mean I hate it. The Crow fam might come at me for this, but listen, guys, I'm just being real. You have to just give you guys, I have to give you guys exactly my thoughts here. I just think Chronos is too early yet, right? It's growing its ecosystem out. I think there's just going to be some faster horses. I still own some, don't get me wrong. But I did decrease the position a little bit and move it around into some other things. Injective, I own a little bit of Injective. I think this is another, project that has not seen a full-fledged bull run, sitting at a $2 billion market cap that could be interesting. The Graph, really like this one. It's an old AI play. I do own a little bit, not a ton considering, like compared to SUI or Caspa, but I do have some. And that pretty much rounds out Polygon. I got all the way out. I'm just not liking Polygon. There's too much competition in the L2 space. And I used to love Polygon. But you know what? Times change. Seasons change. And I could be wrong. Polygon could do amazing things. But again, you only have so much capital. Ondo Finance in the RWA space, I'm a big believer in. I've been accumulating since about 40, 50 cents, give or take. Been buying it all the way up to $1. I like Ondo quite a bit. Under $1 billion market cap right now. That to me is an interesting play. Jasmy, great community. I own a good portion of Jasmy there too. Brett is one of my biggest plays. We're getting into the meme coin space a little bit. We're still in the top 100 here. And I'm going to give you guys some smaller cap plays here, so stay with us. Brett is one that I am betting big on. We started accumulating heavily at a $100 million market cap. You guys can see we're at $870 million. Ran up to $1.9 billion. Took profits around 1.6, 1.7. And still have built out a bigger position, have bought the dip back in there, have taken some of that USDT and put it right back in on the dip when we went down to like 600 mil. I think Brett, being the mascot of the base chain, I think it's inevitable that it could be a really big play. When we talk about the next Shiba Inu, Brett is in that conversation for me. Sure, Pepe could be there too. You can list a lot of the top meme coins there, but Brett to me is the best bet to be the next Shiba Inu type parabolic run. That's just my 2 cents. I think it's going to get listed on Coinbase and Binance in a matter of time. That's pretty much rounding things out. I mean, Gala Games, one that I loved back in the day. Don't love it as much. Just going to be real with you guys. Don't love it as much. And again, it's hard for me to like make this video sometimes and say like, you know, it's not that my feelings have completely changed. It's just you have to rotate capital around to things that you like more for this cycle. And you have to be okay with that. We still have a position. So if it moons, if it pumps, we're still going to get some exposure. But we are moving some capital around in that, you know, gaming space. And one of those plays that I really like in the gaming space is a token called Big Time. And we bought quite a bit at 5 cents and 6 cents. If we can get it up here. There we go. Right now it's on a dip. It's down to 11 cents, but still looks really good here in the last month, up 39%. This thing in 2023 to end the year was up over $1. This is an RPG style game listed on Coinbase already. $125 million market cap. This to me has tremendous upside. And again, it's not an ecosystem play. I get that. In terms of the ecosystem plays, I like Beam. I don't know if Beam is still in the top 100. Is it? I think it should be. Yeah, it is. 85 right here. Beam. This is kind of a Gala competitor. Beam's actually a higher market cap right now, which is crazy. And then Mira, MYRIA, is another smaller cap eco play that I like in the gaming sector. All right. So we're going to continue on here and talk a little bit more about some other tokens. This is one we found today, actually, in our space. Ad Astra. This is something that Elon has talked a lot about. It's only a 280K market cap. Who knows what could happen? I did buy a little bit today, about 180K. Listen, I trust some people who told me some things about this, and you just kind of go with it. I didn't over leverage myself. I mean, we're talking like $1,000 here. And for me, like that's a small-ish play. Not trying to sound like, oh, look at me, or hopefully you don't get that vibe, but just being real. And I think there could be upside there, you know, getting in at 180K. In general here, leading up to the election in November, about a month away, keep an eye on Trump tokens and political meme coins, political meme tokens. Look at what MAGA has done on Ethereum these last few days. It's hot number one right now on ETH, back to an $80 million market cap, basically. This thing shot all the way up to the 6.7 level. We're at the 1.9. There could be some room to run for a lot of these Trump tokens. So keep your eyes peeled out there. Another meme coin on ETH that I like that has just shown so much strength is Turbo. $431 million market cap right now. And look at that chart. It has just shown a ton of strength. Turbo doesn't get talked about a lot, but I do have a little position here, and I like it. I think there could be an interesting play here moving forward with this one for sure. So another one on Solana that I recently added to. We found this at a $20 million market cap. Moo the Bull. Another great looking chart. It's been out since March 2024. This one, you know, Moo the Bull Run, Solana meme coins. If we're looking at some of those ones that are like $100 million market cap or whatever, that could be interesting, you know, or in that range. I like Moo. I got a decent sized position. Ponky, I've got a fairly large position in. Same thing, $163 million market cap. I like some of these Solana plays. Guys, there's 3 Solana meme coins in the top 100 now. Bonk, Whiff, and Popcat. That's crazy. And they're all over $1 billion. So I'm trying to find some of these diamonds in the rough that have shown strength on the Solana blockchain. And I've got a big Solana position too. And I'm going to be swapping, you know, as these meme coins pump, you know, back into Solana or back into USDT. I like Ponky quite a bit. Now, the Tron blockchain has launched their meme coins. This one here at an $80 million market cap, Tron Bull. Really like this play. Okay, it's backed by Crash, the guy that called Brett very early. This is sub 100 million right now. I really, really like this play. I've got a big position in Tron Bull. Let me see what else here pops out at me. An AI play, a smallish cap AI play on Solana. TARS AI, full disclosure, private investor here, but this chart has held up really well. $63 million market cap. This is real. It is a real AI play. There are a lot of phonies out there. This is backed by Solana Foundation. This is a very interesting play. TARS AI. All right. So again, $63 million market cap right now at the time of this recording. So you might need to like go back and pause this. Oh, another little RWA play that's interesting to me still. It's way down right now. TokenFi. It's within the Floki ecosystem, but it's holding the support line really well right now. If this continues to stay true, this too could pump when RWA narratives heat back up. There's a lot more that I could get into. Oh, the other Tron one that I like. There's 2 Tron meme coins that I really like. I talked about Bull on Tron. Sundog is another one. Great volume. These two, this is a $254 million market cap right now. These two are my 2 biggest. They're the only holdings I have on the Tron meme coin side of things. So I know I went through a lot here, and there's stuff I'm missing. So I don't want to make this video too long, but if you guys like this style video, let me know, and we'll try to do more of this in the future. And let me know that you like it, obviously, by letting me know in the comment section. Engage with this video so you know, and because these videos do take a little bit longer to make, but I'm happy to do them if you guys like it. So the moral of the story here is my thesis is crypto is about to go crazy. I'm positioning myself, heavily in those top 100 plays, heavily into Bitcoin, right? And then taking some chances on some low cap gems. And that's how I'm preparing right now. Gave you kind of a run through kind of my portfolio right now of where I'm at. And we'll see what happens. It's going to be fun. Appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.